Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. We're going to check back in with Stormwatch 12 meteorologist Josh Coldreth. Josh, it wasn't the cold this morning, and it seems like it's still a little chilly out there right now, but what are some of those conditions going to be looking like as the day progresses?
Yeah, today is going to be pretty similar to yesterday, pretty dry. Will actually be a little bit more seasonal compared to yesterday, but then that will all change overnight and into tomorrow as we do have a high impact weather day ahead of us. But first, for this morning, it is a little chilly out there, especially for Siskiyou County and to the east of the Cascades, where we're tracking 20s and 30s. Could be a bit of a frosty start out this way, but a little bit too warm for that in our west side valleys of southern Oregon and along the coast where temperatures are in the low to mid 40s. Okay, a little bit later today, seasonal high temperatures will be near 50 to the east of the Cascades, near 60 for west side valleys, middle 50s along the coast in Curry County. Mostly dry for today. We could have a few showers along the coast up in the Cascades, but that will be pretty negligible. Now for tonight, we'll start to see some more showers, especially along and west of the Cascades in southern Oregon and up in the Cascades proper. And the winds will start to gust more so out of the south and southwest, upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour, and that's ahead, of course, of the storm system that we'll deal with for Wednesday. Now let's go ahead and show you that storm system with Stormcast. We stopped this at 8 in the morning. You can see mainly along and west of the Cascades some pretty heavy rainfall and snowfall at this point. And this is even more widespread at lunchtime, and then come time for dinner time, I think pretty much every single square inch of the viewing area is going to be dealing with either something wet or wintry, and this will continue right into Thursday, although Thursday is looking a little drier compared to Wednesday. Here's some of the water totals that we're expecting for Wednesday, and remember that we will have more for Thursday, but we're thinking that it's going to be the Mount Shasta City area, the Illinois Valley, the coast, and the Cascades that will receive the bulk of this moisture and could receive anywhere between ½ inch to an inch and a half of it. Now on to snow levels, as they'll stay pretty consistently around 5,000 to 5,500 feet for tomorrow, but then dipping down to around 3,000 feet by Thursday morning. So places like Fort Jones, Etna, there in the Scott Valley, and then in McLeod, those places could see a transition to snow before the snow levels do come back up to around 4,500 feet by Thursday afternoon. Here are some of the snowfall totals that we're expecting for Wednesday, and again, we'll have more for Thursday, but we're thinking maybe 1 to 4 inches for our Siskiyou County passes, 1 to 4 inches for our east side passes as well, and then 4 to 8 inches for our Cascade passes. So if we did have chain requirements or road closures, in all likelihood it would be up this way. And some of this could be some blowing snow, as the winds up in the Cascades could gust upwards of 35 miles per hour on Wednesday, but we're thinking that the strongest wind gusts are going to be in the Shasta Valley and to the east of the Cascades. Now we will have more wet and wintry weather into Thursday. We're going with medium impacts for Thursday though, as we'll still deal with the winds and the snow, just not as much snow, but the winds are actually going to be a little bit stronger, especially for west side valleys, as they could gust upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour. We could have an additional 3 to 4 inches of snow up in the Cascades for Thursday, but after this, drier and warmer, as we'll be back into the mid-60s come time for this weekend. Here's a 7-day forecast for the coast. Pretty dry for today, and then rain and thunderstorms likely in a Wednesday and Thursday. For Siskiyou County, also dry for today, rain likely in a Wednesday, snow getting into the mix for Thursday. For the basin, we'll see the exact same cycle. It could be a little dicey on Oregon 140, but much dicier for Cascade passes, especially up towards Diamond Lake Junction. And then for the Rogue Valley, pretty dry for today, and then the rains and the winds picking up for Wednesday.